Look at this absolutely gorgeous empire we have here. Chernigov wants us to support their independence. I don't think we're going to do that, but we just recently conquered much of, well, all of Mesopotamia. Name placement looking pretty good. Have some subjects over here that I don't really plan to touch. And we are having a truce with the Nizrids running out very quickly. And I think we're going to be able to attack them. I'm going to start conforming some armies here. We're going to need, since we have the economic base, we are going to need at least one big Doom battle stack. Very important. I'm going to get rid of that 4 army there. I do not need them. Now, these guys donated 5 more cavalry, or galleys, rather, to the Navy, which is wonderful. I will gladly take that. And, consort of the people. No, it's not useful. It's unrest is fine, but like when you're basically guaranteed you're gonna have rebels no matter what, people are leaving our coalition. You don't say. All right, well, heck yeah, let's go ahead and attack these guys then. Let's have you guys head over there. They don't have an army, do they? Carniola is the one with the army. Oh, they got 16,000 somewhere. Where? I don't know. Either way, welcome back everybody to Ante Bellum, as we are the Nicaean legions, the Hellenic Empire of Nicaea. I am having so much fun. We're gonna get there before them. We did. Okay, let's get a general on you. I did not realize that they were gonna be attacking me in the mountains there. Now, yeah, it looks like we're getting beat up on here, so we're gonna flee. This is a nice little trick you can do. You flee. Oh shoot. And what happens is you get a little bit of time to let your morale tick back up. And meanwhile, we're going to come over here and just attack these guys. No big deal. And meanwhile, my subjects are going to siege everything down over here. I don't need to worry about it. Subjects are incredibly useful in that regard. I am a huge fan. This army here has been built up to our template, which is that matching the force limit? 29, so, or combat width. So we could deal with a little bit more, but it's fine. Now, in this war against the Nizrids, we will take all of this, and we will likely take as much as we can up here, especially in the Alexandria node. Looks like that's all of it, basically. So all is well. What's their army looking like? 13,000. Reasonable. Very reasonable, I think. So I like to use this map mode, the truce map mode. You can set these. By the way, if you don't know, you can right-click this to set a map mode, and you can cycle them. And that's why sometimes you'll see me doing things like that. I'm just clicking the button, right? So this is my diplomat mode. This shows my claims. This is my truce map mode. If they have a green line over them, it means that we have a CB on them. We can humiliate these guys. We can humiliate these guys. These guys have land that we have claims on, so we have a conquest. We also border them, so we can holy war them, right? Super useful. These guys, it says we have a truce with them until 72. Okay, good to know. But when the truce is up, we can either conquest them or holy war them. Truce map mode is extremely useful. Recommend it bigly. All right. Let's suppress rebels with the 17 stack. Let's actually just have those guys head over here. This 57 Doom stack is going to be handling any and all firepower needs we have over here. In October, we will turn and attack. I don't really care about this war, like generally at all. Where is their capital? Oh, it's right here. Cool. They can't even get to us because they have to get past Messina, the fort in Messina, or however it's pronounced. So no big deal. Oh no, where are you guys coming? They're landing a cannon. The mad lads are doing it. They're landing the cannon. Absolute chads. Let's put our siege guy on there. And truce with the Nizrids is over. I think it might have ended a couple of days ago. We will holy war them. Now Fars is going to join, which is kind of annoying. Luckily for us, what the heck? Right, okay. Apparently I sent my army up here. I did not mean to do that, but that's fine. And let's get a general on you. Now, Fars will have to come through our forts to get here. It is impossible for them to get in without sieging down a fort unless they march through the Straits of Hormuz. So we're good. And again, all this is protected up here. They cannot get into my interior. They have to go through forts. We're also ahead of time on trade now, which is wonderful. And yeah, these guys, it is a show superiority war. So hopefully my subjects aren't over here getting clapped too bad in battle. Now, their capital is getting sieged down. Once we peace out Carniola, my allies or my subjects will get mill access and come on over and, you know, get to work over there, which is wonderful. I like that. All righty. Now, yep, right on time. This has been converted, so I will put you guys on defensiveness edict. Always use your edicts, friends. It is so, so powerful. Now, here's a nice thing. we can go with the States General. I am big fan of the States General. However, it does re-roll your general or your king or your emperor or whatever immediately. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the general estates for production efficiency. And then whenever we decide if we have like a bad monarch, like this guy's okay, but let's just say this person were to die right now, I would save up 50 and change, because what it does is it lets you get a new monarch right then and there. It's a nice thing. National tax, don't care. Nobility has 110 loyalty, incredibly. With some inflation reduction. I think we already had radical reform, so we're not going to get that again, but this is fine. We're winning sieges, so let's get our boyos down here. Their capital is down here, and they have literally not a single fort. They do not have a single fort aside from this one. Nizrits, what are you doing, baby? What is you doing? That is big time dum-dum. Nizrits dum-dum. Remember, I started this save before 1. Oh, look at that. Yearly army tradition. Very useful. I started this save before 1.33 came out. So some of the subject's logic is, or the vassal, the AI's logic has not been completely fleshed out before this point. So what I'm going to do is kick them out of here. Now, this Magna Graecia, fortify Malta. Okay. So it looks like that is all we really need. So I don't care about this up here. I will just take what I need. Greek resettlement in South Italy, very good. Owns Malta, manpower of 6, and highest level fort building possible at the current level of technology. Really, is that even a trigger? I did not know that. So, and that will give us advances the fort level in Malta by 1, and ship trade power propagation. All right, cool. So yeah, all I want is this. That's it, and then I'll take whatever money you're willing to give me. Later, nerds. I will yoink. Pour it all up, and we'll keep these guys here to protect against rebels that are inevitably going to fire. And there you go. That was so easy, right? That will allow us to click this button so we get some decisions unlocked. Let's take a look here. Settle the southern Italy with Greeks. That seems like an interesting localization there, but all we need to do is be at peace and have some diplomata. We can do that. We can definitely do that, and we shall. So let's go ahead and carpet siege you guys down. They do have rebels, for better or for worse. Also, I did not know this, but they have indeed nerfed that 100% peace deal little exploit you could do, where you gave all the subject provinces in the war to an ally, and they would peace out separately. They nerfed that, so now the AI will unconditionally surrender, and so you can only send one peace deal from the war leader. So I see you, Paradox. I see you. I don't like it. I respect it, though. It was pretty cheesy, so I don't think we could be upset about it being fixed. In fact, I kind of appreciate it. There's certain things that get patched out for what I think is kind of no reason, just kind of anti-fun stuff, but things like that, I'm like, it's pretty cheaty. All right, so we're going to take all of this, of course, and we're going to take all of this and... Okay, that. And then all of that. All of this. All of this. And maybe instead of that, we take all their money. That's pretty solid. AE is totally reasonable. 438 admin, which we can afford already right now. And we get to 100% them. So that's pretty solid. Farce is... look at my vassals heading over there. Let's head on down with a general. For siege, I will definitely take that 9 days out of the week, or 8 days out of the week. Every single day. +1. Also, anybody in the audience who is savvy with firearms, which, Americans, I assume. I'm curious what you guys think about, like, if you guys have any opinions on concealment weapons, because I have been in the market for one, and I think I found a couple that I really like. I'm really big on the M&P shield by Smith & Wesson, but I'm curious, because I've also been shopping around for a shotgun, just something to keep in my closet, just in case. Worst case scenario. Hope I never have to light a round out of it my entire life. That would be the best case scenario. But I'm curious if anybody has any advice or recommendations for a concealment gun. If you do have them, please leave them in the comments below the video. I don't know why the wastelands are purple like that. That's really strange. It has something to do with like Army updated the mod or something like that, and he changed the color of something. Actually, I think I do know what it is. I think it's because I accidentally had a sub mod enabled, and when I uninstalled it, it like broke the terrain. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is, actually. I mean, it's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt anything. It's just funny. All right, let's see. I want you guys to break off your alliance with the Nizarids. Break off basically any useful alliances and then give me your money. And all is well. Easy peasy, right? Come on up here. These guys are going onto the fort, so you just prioritize the fort. Their allies are now who? Humsted. Biapas. That's an OPM up here. Oh no. Let's come on over here and help my subjects out. Is that a wipe? No wipe. Goodness gracious. The changes they made... Oh wait, it is a wipe. I can't read apparently. The changes they made to the combat numbers are super wonky, but I don't really know if I like it or not. It definitely feels like combat is much less like immediately impactful. Like your chances of getting stack wiped are like very low compared to what they used to be. At least I feel like they are, and I think that's what the math says as well, but I could be wrong. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, there you go. And just like that, the Hellenic Empire is even bigger and stronger than we were a couple of minutes ago. You'll love to see it happen, folks. All right, let's go ahead and settle southern Italy with Greeks. I don't know what that will do. Oh, wait. Is it already converted? I guess I should have read that. Oopsies. Siege the Egyptian oases. All provinces in the Egyptian region and the Dongola area, which I assume is like down in here, right? Down this area. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, we'll probably be able to do that. I didn't do it on my Byzantium run, which was kind of funny. Let's go with some galley combat ability. I've been putting that one off for a while now. Look at that. I'm losing 15 ducats a month, apparently. What? What are you talking about? Because I'm rooting out corruption, I guess? Where did my economy go? I'm Confucian. I am Confucian. Let's have these guys suppress rebels over here, because we're going to end up having them over here now. Now, this fort is solid. We can get rid of this one now. Actually, no, we cannot. Yeah, we cannot. We have to keep this. It's a little redundant, but it's okay. This one here does communicate, though, so this one is not necessary anymore either. This fort communicates up here, which is great. Now, how's the devastation over here now? It's pretty solid. We actually have a little bit of prosperity popping up, which I'm a big fan of. We are overextended to the point where we are actually having some issues with that. Right. We're going to have a lot of rebels. It's completely unavoidable at this time. At this point, going overextended, going over 100 is like a death punch. If you're playing EU4, you go over 101% and you are just like, the AI is just going to punch you in the stomach over and over and over and over again. There's nothing you can do about it. Let's see here. Can I find a province that is not going to give me a bunch of attrition? Yes, Alexandria. I just want to suppress rebels. Well, that was a pretty nice war, though. Seems like the Nizarids are, you know, not thriving, as one would call it. I have, yep, no loans that are over the 1%. Where? Army maintenance and fort maintenance, but still. I think it's mostly the corruption, but like, holy smokes, man. Let's go ahead and bring this guy down to like a level 1 guy there. Let's extend that loan. We don't need the extra admin, so I'm okay with that. We can also switch over to a mill, and I definitely will. Level 3 trade guy for half off, who's already half off, but I guess we'll take it. The prestige is nice as well, even though we're already maxed out. And not too bad. Hey, free admin mana, literally as I downgraded my guy. That'll help us convert these peeps as well. So all is well. All is well, for real. Base tax. Say psych right now. Say psych right now. I think now we are going to start seizing Crown Land because we need to get that number closer to 60. That way when Age of Absolutism rolls around here about 35 years, we'll be able to handle that accordingly. Sicilian separatists. No general, no problem, right? Yeah, I think we're good. All is well. I think battles are longer than they used to be, though. I do think that that is a thing. All right, these guys over here. I should probably get those armies, right? These guys are suppressed. Absolutely. Okay, now do I accept Egyptian culture? I do not. Syrian, I can't accept, and I think I will. Mashriki and Egyptian. I think I will. I should have accepted it before we started our cores, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Those guys are suppressed. Accepting that culture is going to really help our economy out a bit, or quite a bit as well. That's fine. How is this religion looking over here? Slowly but surely. Looks like they got some zeal, rather. That's from Zoroastrians converting it. Understandable. Have combat ability. Sounds good. Yearly prestige. Not bad. We're going to get an extra 5 discipline. So we'll get 10 discipline when we finish this out. Imagine if we still had our militarization. Isn't that nuts to even think about? So how long is our truce with these guys up? And do I have claims on them up here? So I have claims on them down here. And what I'll likely do is I will likely take at least, a few provinces from these guys. And we'll take a look at what their mission tree tells them, guides them to do. And we'll probably fill them, because I know El Khanate also has a really powerful mission tree in the mod. If that sounds like something you guys would be interested in as well, make sure you leave a comment down below, because I mean, I'm quite a fan. If you guys haven't noticed, Ante Bellum has been a lot of fun for me. I personally have been enjoying it quite thoroughly, and I have no qualms with playing it more. Also, I've been thinking about starting a second channel with more edited content, so I'd be curious if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that. And if you would, you can actually check it out. I'm going to link it in the description below my video. At least I think I will. If I don't, leave a comment and let me know. I have not. It's called Chewyshoot. It's literally just called Chewyshoot on YouTube. And I don't know if it would show up, because at this point I don't have any subscribers, because I literally just made it. I'll probably make like a grand announcement for it, but that's kind of corny. If you want to check it out, Chewyshoot on YouTube, and hopefully I'll leave a link as well. I'm not going to support you. You guys suck. You guys are some nobody. Where are they? Oh, they're a subject of... They're getting integrated, but they're disloyal, so they're not getting integrated. Golden Horde looking good. So even Bukhara as well. Jeez, oh Pete, man. I see all kind of craziness going on in the world. Albion is formed. Always appreciated Albion. Novgorod has annexed all of Norway, which is hilarious. Let's see here. Geneva or Genoa. Same thing, right? Geneva, Genoa. As far as I'm concerned, it's the same thing. We're now making money again because we're not overextended. That was a joke, by the way. For those who are not savvy, not up to snuff on the jokes. Yeah, we should be good. Now, obviously that income hit was pretty gnarly. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we have a lot of cannons now. Cannons are expensive, but they are the best. If you have the economy to handle cannons, have a full back row. If you don't worry about it. Specifically, you don't really need a full back row until, I'd say, Mil 16 is when you want to actually start prioritizing it. 13 is when it becomes like feasible. And then 22 is when it's like, okay, obviously you should have a full back row. If you don't have a full back row, you're like nerfing yourself. So hopefully that helps. I definitely hope that helps. And there we go, though. Everything is getting caught up over here. Let's have a look over here. And we're over our governing cap. All right, let's build some of these buildings now. So I can't state this until we do, but I'll partially state it. Yeah, our governing capacity is going to be limiting, unfortunately, but it is what it is. There's not much you can really do about it. I'll core it all up. Governing capacity is going to spike up. There you go, over 1,000. Let's see here. I know there's some governing capacity buildings in... let me see here. I know the next government reform gives us a little bit. But, admin tech. But we don't have any coming up now. Let me see here. I know this one does. The one here in Sicily, or in Naples, gives flat governing capacity bonus. This Malta Forts, we want to get this upgraded because it's going to give us war score cost versus other religions, which obviously is useful when you are the only person of your religion in the game. And we need to build a fort here, and we need to get that manpower devved up as well. Yeah, we can do that. That's no problem. Obviously, we want to make sure we prioritize taking tech, so we will take tech first. But all is well. All is well. All right, we will build a fort there. Oh my gosh, I got to build a level 4 fort. I can't afford it. So I'm going to turn off all forts except for this one here. That will save up quite a bit of income. Also, we don't need the army tradition because we have army tradition maxed out at all times, which is great. Now let's see here. Let's increase that autonomy because I don't care about it. Psych. Hey, ship durability. Heck yeah. They'll get the core creation cost, which will be really useful once we start heading over into India. Or heading into more into Persia, I should say. I don't know if I should say India, but then 81 we'll be able to get started on that as well, which is going to be really good. We are also going to put these guys all on local missionary strength so we can get it all converted faster. Now, let's see here. These guys over here, we can turn this one off, turn this one off. And then anything over here, we need to put you on missionary strength. And we should get those converted before too long. Oh yeah, see how much that helps out? Now, we need to make sure that we are building as many of these as possible. Being over our governing capacity has some pretty serious penalties to our economy. Look at that. Advisor cost is the big one. Stab cost is okay. Improve relations, but the major one is advisor costs. Just having expensive advisors is just a kick in the nuts. Let's go ahead and go with this guy. Just a level 1 for now. It's fine. No, I lied. We're gonna go level 2 for now. And there we go. Our economy is back up. Interesting. Okay, now we're rich again. I am confusion. I think it was most of it was the overextension was costing us on our trade power and everything as well. I think that was the major one. But yep, there we go. We'll be able to buy that down, no problem. I am going to build this fort here, so we'll wait until we can build this fort in Malta. Next month, question mark? Ah, we're one ducat off. Feels bad, man. That's okay. But yep, we just want to build that for the mission there. Obviously not the most useful fort in the game, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Now let's take a look at the rest of our missions down here. Ptolemaic Restoration. That is, we can probably get this in the next war. And ideally, we actually come down and we take this area as well, because that will give us the ability to fill in these guys here, which will be good. This province, this war, we'll be able to do that in one war, which will be good. And then where are we at here? Military infrastructure. Okay. We need a lot of barracks and a lot of regimental camps. Martial education and universities. Okay. So there's no major rush. Restore the Greek countryside. At least 10 provinces in the Balkans region that is Greek culture. Well, I don't think we have a whole lot of Greek culture. So I suppose we could do a little bit of conversions here. Specifically in provinces that are cheaper. Now, I don't really want to culture convert things that I don't necessarily need to. I know, obviously, Hellenization, that was a big part of it, was kind of establishing the culture of the Hellenic culture, the Greek culture in that land. But I would much rather spend my mana on technology. Maybe when we're really far ahead of time on tech, I would consider it. But at that point, I'd also rather develop, production with it. So that's the tough part about it. Soldier households. We will continue to build these buildings, and you can see it is helping. There you go. We're already down like 40 from where we were before. So it is it'll happen eventually. It's just gonna take some time. Build another one. I think it should definitely be a priority, keeping our governing capacity down. And remember, this is double what it was before. Before it was minus 50%. So pretty painful. Ooh, hey, that's pretty good. Obviously, we reformed the army. Give me that mana. Once we finish this, we will be able to get that. But we want those mill tactics. I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to take the tech until We could do it. Gold found in the Galapagos. Very good. You guys are all the way on the other side of the world already. Legendary status, man. All right, lads. I think that's a great place to call it. If you are enjoying, make sure you let me know. Leave a like on the video. If you haven't already, subscribe, ding the bell, join the Discord, the subreddit, the Twitter. All those things are linked in the description below the video. If you're a true Chad and you want to support me on Patreon, that is the best way to support the channel. And as I said, check out my other channel, Chewbert. Link is hopefully in the description. As I said, if it is not, remind me, because I'm a dingus and I forget to do that sort of stuff all the time. But yeah, that's all I got for you for today, guys. This is Chewyshoot, and I'll catch you guys later.